This is a demonstration of the updated Collider plugin. So we can see that we've got a ship here. Don't mind the fact that it's broken up. I decimated it a little too much and it's got cracks everywhere, but that's not important here. What is important here is that we've got a ship here that has 3 decks. It has one deck down here, the main deck. It has an aft deck and a forward deck. So we can see that we've got 3 decks here, 3 colliders that are allowing minis to be able to stand on top of this ship, which is also a mini. The minis are able to move from deck to deck and they don't fall through. So that's similar to what we had before in Collider plugin. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the update? Well, the processing algorithm is now much better. Before, the algorithm tended to kind of go through the object and then compensate. So now the detection is much better. But the other thing that we now have is if I now grab my boat, yes, it is still acting like a mini, so when you move your boat, it is going to do the wobble, wobble, wobble. But you can see now that the minis that are on top of the objects now move with the objects. So that opens up a whole possibility of all kinds of vehicles where minis can drop onto a vehicle mini, and that vehicle mini can now move them. Now, as soon as I drop a mini off, a couple of drowning soldiers here, and if I now move the ship, we can see that it's only me moving the minis that are actually on board. It is not moving the rest of the minis. So yeah, that's the new Collider plugin. The Collider plugin does automatically create the colliders for any object that doesn't have it. So all of these minis did not actually have a collider, but the Collider plugin automatically made a square collider that extends to the size of the mini. If I hadn't put any colliders on the ship, then it would have done the same thing. It would have created one big box collider encompassing the whole ship. But in this case, obviously, we didn't want that because we wanted 3 different decks. If I had gone with just the default collider, if you would place anything on the deck, it would shoot to the very top because the extends would have been somewhere way on top. So if a object has its own box colliders, the plugin doesn't add any more. So that's that. And if you're trying to diagnose your colliders to make sure that they're set properly, there is a diagnostic mode that you can turn on. And when you do, it will show you the colliders where they all are. So you can see it's all box colliders. So there you can see the one deck. Right here is the other deck, and then you can see the box colliders around all of the minis. So this can help you troubleshoot if you're having problems with making a vehicle or something else that has colliders. You can use this functionality to look at where your colliders are being placed to make sure that they're in the right spot. If you move a mini, the colliders will temporarily disappear and then reappear once you stop moving to show the new location of all the colliders. And you can easily just turn that functionality off and then it doesn't show it. So yeah, that's about it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys make with this. I know these videos don't have great production quality, but They do have a lot of useful information. So please, appease the YouTube algorithm goddess by casting the subscribe spell and then blasting your Eldritch Blast at the like button. It'll really help me out.